We have an open bar back there, but it cost. And I haven't seen a lot of bids on Russell's paintings, so come on, walk around after my set and get some bids going on that. That'd be cool. Yeah. Alright. I have a dog and I was taking it for a walk. And the other day my neighbor came out and they started yelling at me. And they're like, "Why don't you pick up your dog shit anymore?" And I'm like, because Oregon doesn't use single-use plastic bags anymore. And I was excited about that. I was like, "Oh, I got you." And he's like, "Well, I got you on the surveillance camera." I'm like, "Call the cops, dude. Call the cops. Let's go." Anybody else like try to drink the drink and they're drinking a... Like I was trying to drink my Oreo shake the other day out of a paper straw, right? And I was like sipping it and I was sipping it and then all of a sudden it just kind of like just dissolved, right? Right? And you're like, oh. And then you're like, how do I get the rest of the Oreo shake out? And then you like pour it and you like end up getting it all over your face. No, nobody else? Alright. Are any of you guys, raise your hand if you're more of a like a drink the water from the tap kind of crowd. I figure this is more like a go and get your own spring water from the creek kind of crowd, maybe, right? Right? Yeah? That's you two right there at the front table, that's how I guessed it, right? Yeah. How often do you go and get your spring water?
Every time I need it.
Every time you need it. And if you don't drink spring water, say that you drink your spring water from the tap, what happens? Does he get all mad? Yeah, I want her to answer. Are you answering for her?
Yes.
What's with that? What's with men that answer for women? I went out to eat the other day with this very prominent lady. We were having a conversation, and her husband comes and finally sits down at the table. And anyway, he just did all the talking. Let people talk. What's your answer? What would he do to you if you drink the tap water? You just drink the tap water? Okay, I don't know. Alright. These are my new jokes. I don't know. Try it out. I was up in Portland and I was doing a comedy show. And I like, you know when you go in Portland and you're downtown and you have to like, I had to put my rain boots on because I had to wade through the piss. Right? And then I always get scared because it's like by the Amtrak Greyhound station, I'm like, oh man, something bad's gonna happen to me one of these days, right? And finally it happened. This guy proceeds to whip out his dick, right? And I'm like, this is the point where I get raped, right? But then no, he's like, what's your name? And I'm like, my name's Bridget. And he's like, oh, maybe I can spell that with piss. And then he like starts to spell it out. He's like B-R-I-D. And then he was dehydrated because he was homeless and he couldn't finish. I was trying to Nicole Smith this guy the other day, but then I found out he was broke. I have another weekend coming up, and besides driving for Postmates, it's going to be full of drinking, masturbating, and just being sad. Alright. I have a friend, and she has 6 kids by 6 different fathers. And at a certain point, you'd like be like, oh, maybe I'll stop having some kids, right? But no. And you know how she got rid of the last 2? She took him down to the Children's Services Division and she slapped him across the face. It's one way to get rid of your kids, right? Oh, this is a child-loving crowd, okay. I'm just taking some measures for my friend Russell, who's gonna do a real set here in a minute. Russell, they like children. You guys like babies too? Yeah? Right?
Just the cute ones.
Just the cute ones, okay. What else do I want to talk about? Let's see. I think I would be good at rape if I were a little bit stronger. Alright, no? No one? Okay. It's usually a good one. People usually like that. But I can tell it's a male-dominated crowd tonight, so you don't know what to say. Alright, what else do I want to talk about? I think that's probably about it. Oh, I was going to do some jokes on Russell. Since we're already getting along so good this evening, why not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's roast Russell. Okay. Russell says that he's the product of his father. He says that he doesn't have anyone that he can look up to. What about if he looked up to himself? Deep thought, right? Yeah. You'll find Russell often sitting at the bar. Oh. How many people have you met Russell at a bar? Raise your hand, please.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, right? Did anybody meet Russell at a library? Of intellectual pursuit? A computer programming class? Volunteering to feed the homeless? Oh, no. No. How many people met Russell while he was heavily intoxicated underneath the substance of some kind of substance? Just doing a survey. No, okay. Yeah, okay, I was just curious. I think Russell, as you leave, you gotta remember to aim a little bit higher. Have a little bit higher standards for yourself. Even if your parents are fuck-ups. Right? My parents might have been fuck-ups, but look, I'm up here doing the comedy thing, you know? And that doesn't matter, right? You can still do it. Comedy's one of those things you can do if your parents complete fuck-up, right? I don't know. Yeah? Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna end it on this. Wait, hold on. First off, who thinks that they're gonna keep in contact with Russell after he leaves? Awesome. Does anybody know any big promoters that can get Russell a job in Hollywood? Alright, cool. Just fucking with him. Alright, and here's my last joke. My last joke about Nathan Russell. Alright. You guys know that his father killed someone in a Taco Bell, right? Okay. Okay. So, I'm afraid to go to a Taco Bell with Nathan Russell. One, because he can get really, really angry, as demonstrated by tonight. And I don't know if he gets so mad that he'd kill me. Not sure. But the other thing is, if you know Russell good enough, you know that he's a vegan. So where do you go and eat with a vegan? Alright, thank you.